Rick Davis was campaign manager for John McCain's 2008 presidential bid. He is now a political contributor with our digital network, CBSN. Rick, good morning.
Good morning.
Lots of questions here about motivation and why one person is doing this.
Sure.
But who wins?
Well, right now, I think the team of candidates who are going to be on that stage could be the winners. If they tee off on Trump, you know, in his absence, which they seem kind of cowed by him when he's there, I think they could wind up actually making some ground up.
Megyn Kelly started her show last night saying Trump's used to being in charge because of his own organization, but she said, quote, "The truth is he doesn't get to control the media."
Well, he has, though. I mean, when you look at the conduct of the media toward Trump, he has not gotten the scrutiny that all other frontrunners in a Republican nomination have over time. And believe me, I've been around so long, I've seen him over time. And he doesn't get the scrutiny. He is allowed to get away with doing things with the media that others aren't. How many times do people in the media allow him to call into television shows, right? Sunday shows, the bread and butter of presidential politics. He calls into Sunday shows. Nobody is afforded this kind of opportunity.
That hasn't happened here. We have extended an invitation many times, but we want him here live and in color in the studio.
Well, he's only a few blocks away. I don't know why he doesn't make his way down.
Yeah, we could throw a rock and hit him. But in his statement there, he talks about press releases written by a child. This is from the Trump camp. Unlike the very stupid, highly incompetent people running our country into the ground, Mr. Trump knows when to walk away. Roger Ailes and Fox News thinks they can toy with him, but Mr. Trump doesn't play games. Does this hurt him now, Rick, to say, I'm just not showing up because I don't want to?
Yeah, I think the gross inconsistencies that are starting to show up, and frankly, the more attention he gets, the more scrutiny he gets, the more inconsistent he is. Just yesterday, I mean, he talks about maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then his campaign manager says, believe what he says. I don't even know what he says.
Yeah, but the Republican frontrunner picking a fight with Fox News Channel, in which Fox has said that Trump is terrorizing one of their employees. That's a strong charge.
Yeah, but that's a new charge, right? Look what happened last time he got into a fight with Megyn Kelly. The Fox people went over their way to try and make sure everyone's happy and they don't want to insult Trump, and you know, they sort of left Megyn hanging out there for a couple of days. I mean, it wasn't what you would call a needy reaction to an out-of-place candidate.
But to Charlie's point, do you think this is a mistake? Is this the turning point for Donald Trump?
Well, look, I mean, I've seen a lot of turning points that I thought was going to cost him, and it hasn't. So I think the prolonged exposure that he has to being inconsistent and dangerous, the way he makes up these things, is going to wear thin over time. And I've said since day one in this primary, it's going to take a long time. It's not going to be decided in the next 2 weeks.
But so far it's working for him.
Or you'll win a caucus and a New Hampshire primary and get more momentum.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Rick Davis.
Thank you.
I know we'll see you again. Thank you very much.